part of our ongoing Pride Month coverage, we take a trip to Golden Gate Park.
With our own John Shrable.
Yes.
This National AIDS Memorial Grove has been a place where there was reflection and healing for anybody who's been touched by the AIDS crisis and HIV for decades.
It's a beautiful space, and as part of the memorial, nears its 30th year of being designated by the National Memorial, as a National Memorial by Congress, it's also playing a part in inspiring actually a brand new memorial in the park.
KRON 4's John Shrable takes us there.
It may just be the quietest spot in San Francisco. Aside from the ever-present chirping of Golden Gate Park's many birds and the wind rushing through the towering redwoods above. One of the few sounds you may encounter down here is the sound of Travis Matthews, head groundskeeper of the National AIDS Memorial Grove, tending to this very intentionally landscaped corner of the park.
Is that you move in and out of spaces of darkness and light. And I mean, you can see just behind us here, you go into the redwoods and it's a darker space, and then you come out into this meadow and it opens up to all this light.
This is a place of meaning to so many, but especially to those in the LGBT community who gather here for remembrance and healing.
I had a partner who died from AIDS in 1993 before the life-saving medications came along.
Steve Sagasser is the senior manager of the National AIDS Memorial.
This job was perfect for me because through my work I'm able to help honor all of those lives that were lost to AIDS and lives impacted by AIDS.
This may be an incredibly beautiful sanctuary, but the story begins during one of the LGBT community's most painful chapters, the AIDS pandemic, which took the lives of thousands in the city alone. And for a community that was oftentimes ostracized, AIDS only added to the stigma that so many faced.
Being aware at that time that the community, the gay community, and people with HIV and AIDS were being ignored and hated and demonized.
The memorial has truly been a beacon of love to the LGBT community, but its impact has been expanding more and more. A sign of this, soon to be unveiled in another part of Golden Gate Park.
This is the Circle of Friends, what many people consider to be the center of the National AIDS Memorial Grove. In here are the names of some people who passed away from AIDS, but also those who donated to set this place aside. The Circle also serves as the inspiration for one of the park's newest memorials.
This memorial is going to be the first permanent memorial in the U.S. for breast cancer.
Just up the hill from the National AIDS Memorial, with a view as far as Sutro Tower, construction is about to start on a brand new beacon of love, says Daniel Montes with San Francisco Rec and Parks.
Rec and Park is partnering with Bay Area Young Survivors, which is a group that helps and provides support for people that have been diagnosed with breast cancer.
Much like the Circle of Friends in the AIDS Memorial Grove, the Bay Area Young Survivors Breast Cancer Memorial Garden will feature a similar circular gathering space.
So people can look down at the words and then also up, like at the view in this section.
Correct. And then there's also going to be like a metal kind of plaque.
Breaking ground in the fall, this new memorial will transform this hillside, much as the AIDS Memorial Grove did a quiet grove of redwoods.
What's really exciting is that this is the first memorial to come to Golden Gate Park since the AIDS Memorial Grove, which was '96. So that's over 2 decades, well over 2 decades, that we're getting a new memorial in Golden Gate Park, and that's really exciting.
And be sure